is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 9 of the Elder Scrolls Online High Isle Collector's Edition on the Xbox Series X. We are exactly where we were, people, and we're heading to the Druids' hut. I've changed back to this horse now. My other one just felt too boring now that I've been on fancy horses. Studious. Hey, okay, yeah. I don't think I'm that much bloody faster on a horse, am I? Person seems to be sprinting as fast as I'm bloody riding a horse. Go to the Druid's hut, talk to... Right, dude, seriously. This we passed this in the other part because I said it looked ominous, and then it just looks like a house.
Greetings, traveler. Is there something I can do for you? Do you need a poultice or perhaps an herbal tea?
I'm looking for the Guild Magister Valessea and Guild General Quentyn.
Ah, yes. The curious mage and the stern warrior. They stopped by. When I mentioned that rogue knights had been making the countryside dangerous, they decided to investigate. I told them where I'd last seen the knights, and they set out at once.
Where did you send them?
A clearing to the southwest. I'll mark the spot on your map. I saw a band of the knights gathering there the last time I went out to gather herbs. They forced me to retreat without them. I warned Valessea and Quentyn it might be dangerous.
Right, so we're looking for Valessea and Quentyn. Are druids common on High Isle?
Oh, you'll find druids throughout the Sisters Archipelago. Not too many on the mainland, though. Long ago, we druids left Tamriel and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived.
Why did the druids leave the mainland?
Our forebears among the Bretons believed civilization should live alongside nature, not tame it. In the early years of the Direni hegemony, they struggled for the soul of High Rock.
And what happened?
They lost. Driven into exile, the Druids left to seek a place where they could live according to their beliefs. Their wanderings brought them to the Sisters. The followers of the Weird remained behind. They walked a different path than the Druids.
And what exactly is a druid?
We follow the old ways. Some call us priests of Ifre, but that is only part of our truth. We are children of the land, like the Weird, guides and teachers to those who live in harmony with nature. People were not meant to bow before crowns of metal.
What does that mean?
Our people, the Breton people, went astray when they forgot the ways of nature. Stone walls and empty titles separate folk from the true way. We help them remember what their ancestors once knew. Some circles see it differently, of course.
Circles? What are they?
Circles are fellowships of like-minded druids. Each interprets Ifre's will differently, but druids of the same circle share common traditions and goals. I belong to the Stone Lore Circle. We seek to teach others by the example of our work.
I'm not sure if... she seems to have green hands. I'm not sure what's going on. I thought it was gloves initially, but I can see her fingernails, so I'm not sure why she's got green hands and not green anything else. I'm wondering if it's tattooed hands Or whether it's just the lighting or what, I'm not sure. It's just caught my eye, people. Are there any... shall I start that again? Are there other circles in the Sisters Archipelago?
Yes. Travel far enough in the archipelago and you may meet Druids of the Eldertide or Firesong circles. Although the Firesong rarely leave their island, and you should be wary of the Eldertide. They do not like city folk or mainlanders.
So Druids are common on High Isle?
Oh, you'll find Druids throughout the Sisters
I've already asked that.
Archipelago. Not too many on the mainland, though. Long ago, we Druids left.
Yeah, she does seem to have green hands. Whether, I think... Like, from there they look like gloves. I'm not sure now what to make of it all. But anyway. Drink. Seems to say that I can take that. Search for the guild delegates. Stop it now. Really? Remember, you asked for this. In the middle of something right now, but I shall be with you shortly. Well, I didn't repair my bow, did I? Now it's damaged.
You're the one Lady Arabelle spoke to at the docks, aren't you? You volunteered to help investigate the ships that failed to reach port. It's good to see a friendly face, especially after what just happened.
Is she not the one that got a bit drunkard and had to sort it all out and pay the bill? Tell me what happened.
Guild General Quentyn accompanied me to visit Druid Ryvana. When she told us about rogue knights in the area, Quentyn was eager to investigate. It was the Ascendant Order. They overpowered Quentyn and knocked me senseless. They captured Quentyn.
Was Guild General Quentyn injured?
I don't think so. The Ascendant Order was definitely trying to take us alive. That's the only reason I had the opportunity to throw up a shroud spell and avoid being captured myself. Did you come out here to find us?
Lady Arabelle sent me to warn you that the Ascendant Order was targeting conference delegates.
And Ryvana told you where to find us. Good. Now, we must rescue Quentyn. I may have a way to find where the Ascendant Order took him, but we should get to safety first. Meet me back at Druid Ryvana's hut.
Okay. Do you think the Ascendant Order followed you out here?
No. We came upon them just as they were finishing an attack on a caravan. But I assume they recognized us or decided our station warranted capture rather than elimination. But you came with a warning, didn't you? What did you find out?
The Ascendant Order sabotaged the lighthouse. We think they may have wrecked Lady Arabelle's ships.
Wrecked the ships? How in oblivion could they coordinate such a thing? Clearly, the Ascendant Order is aware of the plans for Lord Baccaro's conference. They're here in force and causing more trouble than we anticipated.
Any idea why they wanted to capture you instead of just kill you?
If they recognized us as delegates, there's all sorts of ways they could hold that over the conference. If they just assume we're rich nobles, Ransom is always an option. But who can really say what those helmeted bastards are thinking?
What do you know about the Ascendant Order?
Lady Arabelle and I had dealt with them on the mainland. The Order tried to stop the conference by striking at delegates before they even left Tamriel. We stopped them, but not before the previous guild delegate was killed. Then they appointed me.
What were you and Guild General Quentyn doing out here?
I came to talk to Ryvana about arcane and related topics, and Quentyn decided to tag along. When Ryvana told us about rogue knights, I feared it might be the Ascendant Order. Quentyn wanted to investigate. Turned out I was right.
Do you think the Ascendant Order followed you? I've already asked that. Well... sneaky. Oh, hello. Well, I think we definitely want to go for a bit of a teleport. Because we need to fix our weapon. Ganfallen Square. Yeah, I think Ganfallen Square is the one we're after, isn't it? I feel like not everybody can just mend me kit, but I could be wrong about that. Oh, that's a guild over there, isn't it, I think? Well, there we go. Anyone will do, I think.
Practicing your archery with...
Repair all, please. Yeah, she hasn't really replaced anything, has she? It's all still... mind you, that one's 960, yeah. Can I not sell all junk when I go to somewhere?
I could see you with...
Doesn't seem to say that I can, does it? Well, that says trash there. Huh. Why is it still saying that it's broken? Well, I'm somewhat confused. I don't know why it's saying it's... What I'm referring to, by the way, in case you wonder what the bloody hell I'm doing, is this red mark at the bottom with the bow and arrow on it. As if it's broken. What's this? Oh, right.
I've had plenty of work since I...
Well, I don't have a repair option anymore, which would suggest that I've repaired everything. Okay, answers on a postcard then. I've got no idea. I don't even know how to find out what that means. There's certainly not saying anything on the weapon itself that says it's broken, is it? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's because it's run out of... it's run out of magics. Charge. There you go. Yes, I think I did the same thing last time it did it as well. I thought it was broken and it wasn't. Right, onward. Can we teleport straight from here to somewhere else?
Checking inventory around here.
I had no idea the High Isle Market would...
Well, I think that's just the main door, isn't it?
Well, we're correct.
Island mounts show a different spirit.
Hey, what we're going to do? Stamina.
I understand, Valessea. Do what you must to find your friend.
I owe you a debt of gratitude for coming to my aid. It seems once again that Lady Arabelle chose well. Now to see if I can find Guild General Quentyn, and by extension, the rogue knights who carried him away.
How can you track Guild General Quentyn?
I enchanted the invitation medallions that each delegate carries, so I can trace my own magic to locate Quentyn. Now let me see. They moved north and east, across the loch. I see a chapel, crypts, maybe abandoned? No question. Quentyn is there.
If all the delegates have a medallion, can you use them to find the missing ships?
Lady Arabelle asked me to try as soon as we realized the ships were late. I wasn't able to make a connection with those medallions. Maybe they were too far away, or some other magic interfered with my scrying, but I wasn't able to detect anything.
Should we head directly to the abandoned crypts we saw?
No, we need to return to Lady Arabelle and share this information. Then we can mount a rescue for Guild General Quentyn. I'll meet you at Lady Arabelle's little pavilion. What she calls her field office, I believe.
Okie doke. God's sake. Just came from there, for goodness sakes. That said though, can we not just teleport there? West Bay Way Shrine? Nah, because I'm sure she's there, isn't she? It would be there.
That sounds like Abhain Chapel, but only one medallion is there. Valessea apprised me of the situation. I believe I know the place where she thinks they're holding Quentyn. It must be the crypts below Abhain Chapel on the northern shore of the loch. Will you accompany us on this rescue mission, my dear?
Think so. I'll help you rescue Guild General Quentyn.
Smashing. This will be like that time I pulled General Gaultier out of a Reach stronghold during the border raids of 566. Now that was an adventure. Anyway, it's too bad Valessea couldn't scry the locations of the other missing delegates.
Mind if I ask about the delegates that were aboard the missing ships?
I suppose you've earned the truth, and you certainly deserve my complete confidence. The 3 ships carried High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar, son of Yoren the Skald King. I dare say I've misplaced the leaders of Tamriel.
What kind of conference is Lord Bacaro holding exactly?
I said you deserve the truth. Lord Bacaro invited the Alliance leaders here for peace talks. He hopes to end the Three Banners War. If we find Quentyn with the Ascendant Order, we may find our missing royals. Meet me at the chapel north of the loch.
I'll meet you there.
We'll rendezvous at Abhain Chapel on the north side of the loch. I've already sent an operative ahead to scout the area. Be prepared to defend yourself. The Ascendant Order won't give up Guild General Quentyn without a fight.
What if it's a trap?
Whatever the situation, I won't abandon Quentyn to his fate. Oh, that's good. Let me write that down. Besides, we have to risk it. Both to save Quentyn and to see if we can learn anything about the missing Alliance leaders.
You think the Alliance leaders might also be there?
We know their medallions aren't there, but they could have lost them at sea. Regardless, if the Ascendant Order uses the chapel as a hideout, we may learn something about their plans. Or a clue as to where to search for the Alliance leaders, perhaps.
Tell me more about High King Emmerich, Queen Ellen, and Prince Ernskar.
Not a student of politics, my dear. I understand completely. They're the leaders of the Alliances vying for the Ruby Throne. Well, Irene and Emmerich lead 2 of the Alliances. Ernskar is the son of Yoren the Skald King, who leads the 3rd.
What alliances?
You poor dear. You must pay more attention to current events. Queen Irene leads the Aldmeri Dominion, High King Emmerich the Daggerfall Covenant, and Prince Ernskar represents the Ebonheart Pact, the opponents in the aptly named Three Banners War.
What are they fighting about?
It's complicated. The Ruby Throne sits vacant, and the Tamrielic Empire lacks an emperor. None of the alliances can stomach the idea that one of the others might win the throne. It's a wonder Bacaro and I got them to agree to these peace talks.
Okie doke. Right, let's go. Hey, I'm assuming we can't teleport there. Not actually seeing it on the map. Still kind of, it just baffles my brain how bloody good looking this game is. It's amazing. Abhain Chapel discovered. Well, that Soul Razor Knight Sentinel looks like he's a bit of hard work.
There. It's open. Got any more locks you need picked? How about you, Valessea?
I think not, thank you.
Now's not the time. Let's see what awaits us down in the crypts.
I think not. Hey. Love a bit of flirty, dirty people, eh? Or dirty, flirty, whichever way around you want to do it.
I can't pinpoint the exact location of Quentyn's medallion. He could be anywhere in here.
I'll scout ahead. Maybe someone should watch the door in case anyone follows us.
I'll keep watch. Be careful.
Aw, I knew you cared.
Quentyn is our priority, but keep your eyes open. Who knows what the Ascendant Order left lying about?
Ow. Ooh, homespun jerkin of stamina. Eh? We'll love a bit of a jerkin, people. That's what we're all about, in fact. Well, the stamina goes up, but the health goes down and the resistances go down. Ugh. Well, it is a jerkin of stamina, to be fair to it. Yeah, the armor takes a severe drop, doesn't it? So I think I'd rather not lose my health that much. Or my armor that much, I should say. Reduces the cost of roll, dodge and sprint. The one I'm wearing anyway. So I think I'll stick with what I've got. That's really annoying me that there's not a add to trash or something. Unless that's what destroy does, but I don't quite get why there's a destroy button at all. Well, I suppose you can't drop, can you? You can't drop items, that's why. Yeah, there's not an add to trash. Just annoying. Just means you've got to sort it all out when you get to a shop. You've got to look over everything again rather than just do it on the fly. Oh, hello. Didn't even see him. Lady Arabella's kicking some ass. The Ascendant Proclamation.
Ascendant Order propaganda. Don't be taken in. They are not as benevolent as they want you to think. No sign of Quentyn yet, though. We should keep going.
As per the Ascendant Major's instructions, an accounting of the prisoners currently in our custody. Khaleen, captain of the Spearhead, Suzo, captain of the Kamal's Bane, Zarji, captain of the Perfect Pounce, Guild General Quentyn, Fighters Guild delegate. Orders: question the captains about what befell their passengers when they wrecked. They likely know when. Eren, Emric and Inskar abandoned ship. The crypts south of the large burial chamber should prove suitable as a temporary prison. Keep the captains alive until we are sure they are of no more use. Execute any other captives if they cannot tell us where the delegates are. They're only a security risk.
The Ascendant Order has the captains of our missing ships. But where are the Alliance leaders? First things first. Clear the path to the South Crypts, please. We must rescue the captains and hope that Quentyn is with them.
I agree.
Zarji, Zuzo. Thank the Divines you're all right. But where are the delegates?
Apologies, my lady. We lost our charges.
Zarji is not all right.
Not to spoil a reunion, but we're about to get company.
Jakarn, free the captains. Friend, keep the Ascendant Order at bay. Buy us some time.
Oh yeah, it's like that, is it? Here we go. Still can't for the life of me figure out how to use that bloody... Alright. You just select it and then hit up on it.
Stupid thing won't... Wait! Got it!
Collect Valessea and get the captains to safety, Jakarn. We'll find Quentyn.
The Knights took Quentyn away not long ago. I think they're questioning him now.
Then we must hurry. Come, my friend.
Homespun gloves of stamina. Yeah, any of the stamina stuff's going to drop the health and bring the stamina up, isn't it? Manganese. Fight. It's like his mate didn't join in the fight at all. Great Sword of Shock. Reach Guild General Quentyn.
Let's listen and try to figure out what's going on.
A new age of peace is upon us. An age of free peoples, standing together, not kneeling to distant thrones.
This is not your war, General. What say you?
The war took everything from me. I am with you. How can I help?
The Order is trying to recruit Quentyn? We have to put a stop to this.
Seems to have stopped giving me urns with stuff in them. It's probably not a bad thing, to be fair. I just spend the whole game looking in urns. Let's call me urnist.
Each delegate carries a medallion like this one, Magus. It serves as both an invitation and a key.
Keep it. We may need your access later. Right now, I want you to kill the meddling investigator nipping at our heels.
Lady Arabelle? But she's...
No longer working alone. She's found some capable help. Deal with them.
Oh, Quentyn. I guess you've made your choice.
Yeah, he's turned bad, old Quentyn, hasn't he, eh? Defeat Quentyn.
Your chance, Quentyn. Stop these fools and strike a blow for the people.
I'm sorry to hear about, but I have made my choice. For the Ascendant Order!
We can't allow the General to stop us. I'm sorry it came to that, but well thought, my friend. Let's speak outside.
Heroes Ansei deck fragment added to Ansei Franda Hunding deck. Nice. Yeah, well, nice if we're going to play cards, I guess. Adamantite. Adamantite. Talk to Lady Arabelle davaux. Oh, where's she gone? There she is.
I didn't expect Guild General Quentyn to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is more widespread than I knew. We must be cautious, particularly with whom we choose to trust going forward.
You think some of the others may turn on us?
Do I expect it? No. But that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure, though. We rescued the captains of our missing ships. We need to find out what happened at sea and what befell the Alliance leaders.
Where did Jakan and Valessea take the captains?
To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map. Jakan, Valessea, and I have been using my townhouse as a base of operations. I'm confident that it is as safe from the Ascendant Order as any other location we might choose.
Why is it called Mandrake Manor?
Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the manor to serve as my home in retirement, and I keep a few mementos of my career there. Meet me there, my dear, and we'll see what our rescued captains have to say about all this.
I'll meet you in Gonfalon Bay. I feel like this quest is... I mean, I feel like I could have leveled up by doing a lot of smaller quests. I think we've done a good couple of hours and not leveled up yet. We're not far from level 14, but we're not getting sort of little bits of XP for doing this quest, are we? Go to Mandrake Manor. Seems to be this away. I see them.
Ah, there you are. Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
I honestly didn't think we'd ever leave that cell alive. I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend. We all do. And I owe Dockmaster of Gonfalon Bay payment of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I considered Arnauld a friend. Bah!
Can you tell me what happened out at sea and how you wound up in the crypts?
An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Dockmaster Arnauld showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Brent noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave.
Back up. What happened before you washed ashore?
We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore.
Do you know where High King Emmerich and the others leaders are now?
I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one from my ship to make it to the beach. The tide turned as I swam in, and no one was washed up after me. I'm afraid you won't find the High King at the shallows.
Very well.
Over here, dear. We have much to do. I adore this view. Isn't the Colossus a wondrous sight? Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attend.
At least they don't have High King Emmerich, Queen Erin, and Prince Onscar yet.
And neither do we. We're not even sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to. Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe. I failed at that, but at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway. What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear?
The captains believe the Order's leaders are Breton nobles and the delegates didn't wash ashore.
Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. That's something to go on. And if the Alliance leaders didn't end up in the shallows, we'll need to look elsewhere. What else, dear?
Captain Colleen saw the Dockmaster accept gold from the Magus when they were captured her.
Well, that's a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnauld about that and a great many other things. I detest being lied to, and he did it with such conviction. You're still on retainer, dear. Would you care to join me?
I'll help you interrogate Dockmaster Arnauld.
The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jakan and I will meet you there. First Quentyn, now this. I hardly know who to trust. Times like these, I take a moment to contemplate the Colossus in the harbor. It helps clear my thoughts.
Tell me about the Colossus in the harbor.
That's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue, even if few of them know the real story behind who it represents. I like it as well. One of the reasons I bought the manor. Such a spectacular view.
What does it represent?
The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo, though most on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Slode for the Thracian Plague.
The All Flags Navy?
The largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were built right here on High Isle. The fleet launched from here and rained destruction upon Thras for their treachery.
And what does this have to do with finding the missing alliance leaders?
Nothing, my dear, but you asked. Lord Bakara selected High Isle for the peace talks because of that history, though. The All Flags Navy recalls a time when disparate people united in common cause. He hopes to inspire the delegates to do the same.
Well, blimey, we're level 14 people finally. It is a spectacular view, Lady Arabella. You're quite right. Really not what I meant to do whatsoever. Let's try that again. Counterfeit Pardon Edict. Dungeon Finder unlock Elden Hollow 1. Lockpick 10. Woo! Ooh, future rewards. 2 attribute points, 2 skill points. Must be level 15 perks. And a choice of weapons as well on the next one. Well, magic is falling behind a bit. But we don't use it as much. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, all the advised stuff is Shadow Cloak's advised, isn't it? Refreshing Shadows. Can't do that till level 18. Increase your health, stamina, and magicka recovery by 15%. Yeah, definitely take that when it's free. Casting Shadow ability grants you major resolve for 3 seconds, increasing your physical and spell resistances. Anything new on the bow? Not yet. Need to wait till the higher levels to get anything with those, don't we now? Destruction staff's kind of pointless because we're not using staffs. Light armor we are using. Reduces the effectiveness of snares applied. Increases your magicka recovery by 2% for each piece of light armor. Yeah. Oh no, actually we're not using light armor. What we're talking about, using medium armor. Yeah, plum. Reduces the cost of sneak by 4% for each piece. Yeah, not using sneak so much, are we? Don't remember having Soul Trap. Apparently we've already got it, have we? Not using it though. Fills an empty soul gem if an affected enemy dies. Increases your stealth detection radius by 1 meter. Increases your stamina recovery by 86. Yeah, I think we were looking at this, weren't we, before? So that's a definite. I want our recovery to go up. However, we can increase or morph these. I think it was called morphing, wasn't it? Ability morph available for 1 skill point. It's on the snipe one. In fact, it's only on the snipe one. I thought we had 2 with the ability to morph on them. Wonder if it's the shadow one that I've got. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think I might go for this other one first. Get the extra stamina recovery for a defo. Increases max stamina, that end one. Right, okay. The upgrades are done. We need to go and interrogate someone, I think, is the quest now. Why do I feel like this is blooming miles away, this quest, when I thought it was dead close, but now I'm thinking, really, is it then? No, I think it is close. It's just up here, I think.
What do you want?
Oh no, we've to go to his house. Thought we were going to the docks. It looks like his house is outside. I see, just down here. Or not. It's up there. What's going on? Looks like there's some badness kicking around his house. Intermediate. Oh god, yeah, I wasn't very good at this, was I? You must wait a few seconds to attempt. Oh, okay. Come on now. What's that all about? Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't understand, people. Thought I was meant to wait until it just started shimmering and then I would let go. There you go. Bastard. Nearly there with it as well. Finally. Well, we've got some homespun breeches or whatever they were. Oh, the light. Damn. Better at everything as well. Oh well.
Place is a mess.
I imagine the Ascendant Order ruffians loitering outside had something to do with that. Let's look around.
Dockmaster Arnauld, whatever his name is.
A few drops of dried blood. A scuffle, but not a murder.
As per arrangement, here is your payment for your continued assistance and discretion. It is imperative that you direct official attention away from the salvage operations on High Isle until we have finished our work at the Shallows. You may find yourself tempted to look deeper into our business or see whether we are willing to pay more for your silence. I must warn you that I strongly dislike renegotiating settled agreements after the fact. Stay away from the lock and content yourself with the handsome sum you have been paid, and all shall profit. The Ascendant Magus.
The Ascendant Magus did bribe the Dockmaster, just as Captain Colleen said. Someone planning to depart doesn't set a meal on the table. I think I have a picture of what transpired here. Let's talk, my dear. Nothing packed, food left on the table, and signs of a recent scuffle. I think it's safe to say Dockmaster Arnauld found that his Ascendant Order friends weren't entirely satisfied with their arrangement. They've obviously spirited him away.
Why would the Ascendant Order kidnap Dockmaster Arnauld when they'd already bribed him?
The Dockmaster ignored the wishes of the Ascendant Magus. Captain Colleen saw Arnauld collect another payment at the lock. I suspect he got greedy. And once he proved he wouldn't stay bribed, well, he became a liability.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
The Ascendant Order's throwing around a lot of coin on High Isle. If we follow the gold, we'll find someone with wealth and local influence behind this. Another clue that a High Isle noble is involved. Perhaps they want to keep the war going.
Why would anyone want to keep the war going?
Profit, of course. That's what it always comes down to. Lord Bacaro should be able to tell us which nobles stand to lose if the war ends. Go to Steadfast Manor, northwest of the city. I'll have Jakarn look for the Dockmaster and then meet you there.
Okay then. Do you think anyone else is secretly working for the Ascendant Order?
Almost certainly. As I said, we must be careful about whom we trust. It is a concern, but it can also work to our advantage. Gold only buys loyalty for so long, and I suspect our adversaries are not as organized as they appear.
Why do you say that?
We know their opening move didn't go as planned. They were interrogating the captains to try to find the missing alliance leaders. Now they've taken the Dockmaster, who would have been more useful to them where he was. They don't trust each other.
Do you think Dockmaster Arnauld knows where the alliance leaders are?
I doubt it. If Dockmaster Arnauld knew where the alliance leaders were, he would have happily sold that information to the Ascendant Magus in exchange for his freedom. We know he didn't because the Order is still looking for them.
You'd think a group that claims to want to end the war would want the peace talks to proceed.
I suspect the Order wants power, not peace. When the throne is vacant, your prospects of becoming Emperor suddenly seem a good deal more promising. That sort of prize might tempt a noble with just the right mix of ambition, gold, and imagination.
And you think Lord Bacaro can point us at the most likely suspects?
Lord Bacaro worked diligently to bring the peace talks to High Isle. Not everyone thought that was a good idea. I'm curious as to who opposed him and why. Better yet, he won't voice suspicions without good cause. We can rely on his discretion.
Marvellous. Right, well, the next step is to be going to this manor then, Steadfast Manor. Who's this guy? Oh, it's Jakarn. I didn't realise. Hey, Jakarn, I thought you were still stood at a bloody thing waiting for me to do another quest for you in another area. I'm sure you'll be there when I eventually go back. Well, there you are, folks. It's probably a great place to wrap it up, actually, because the minute we step outside, we'll probably end up in a fight. So we shall head straight to Steadfast Manor at the beginning of the next part. There you go, folks. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in the Elder Scrolls Online on the Xbox Series X. And I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.